Alright guys, welcome back to Traveler's Rest. We're gonna carry on with more. I've played a bunch of this on a new save file, by the way. I started again, just to keep replaying it. And I just need to get caught up now with what we're doing here. Okay, we have a young lager here. I'm just wondering if we should go for a another opening day, but I do want to do a couple of things before we do that. I have a bunch of shit in my inventory as well. Like, I need to get rid of a few things. I need to make more chests as well. This one was one I was going to put food and stuff in. I'm going to leave that there for now. One of the things I am going to do, I think, is... First of all, let me pick that up. I'm going to pick that up, pick that up, pick that up. This was too much, as I recall last week when I played this game first. This was too much. Too many people. Too much, you know, too much customer. Way too much customer. So, how much wood do I have? Quite a lot. Quite a lot. I'm going to make a small table. Or maybe an individual. I need 20 planks, 10 iron nails, 10 wood poles. So let's get on that. 10 wood poles, 20 planks. I believe I have 5 already. So we'll get those running. Yep, I got 5 already. I'm just going to put these in here as well. And this for now. I will plant these shortly. We're going to leave those in there as well. I don't know what the hell I do with half of this crap. Let's put this ore away. Okay. And I had a mushroom. I should put that in the kitchen box. I don't know what mushroom... Oh, I mean, I guess... Do I have the recipes for the mushroom soup? Probably not. No, we didn't have a recipe for the... Oh, yeah, there we go. Mushrooms and cream. Okay. So I need cream if I'm going to make those, but I don't want to make too many food types. I want to keep it simple. You know what I mean? I want to keep it nice and simple. Also, what was I doing? So with me having played another save file now, I forget where I am with everything. Alright, I got a little bit of wheat growing and I got a bit of hops growing. Oh no, this was barley. I made a mistake. I bought barley, thinking, yes, that's what I need to make an ale. No, I needed rye or corn, not barley. I was like, it's corn and barley? No, it's corn and rye, Matt. We've still got our green tea leaves here. But anyway, I think these are the hops for the ale, at the very least, and I bought ale yeast to match up to this. So here's what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to leave that in the kitchen too. So we may not be opening today. I was told as well to go buy the magic broom because I have 2 gold now. I can't buy the magic broom. I'm not level 5 or level 6. It's one or the other. I can only buy it if I'm like level 5 or level 6. So yeah. But did I buy the sausage recipe? I think I did, and I have a skill point. Did I not spend it? I didn't. Right, let's put it down. I want to unlock tips. Yes. I got the pie. But not sausage. I thought I unlocked sausages as well. Okay, and how much tea do I have sitting in there? Quite a lot. We only have like 5 of the young beer there. But here's the thing, I am going to need to expand. I think what we're going to do first off, we're going to expand some farming. I'm going to take this out though. And then I'm going to move this. I'm going to be a smart individual. And I'm going to move that. Can I move the barrel with stuff in? No. Okay, I can't move it with stuff in. And that hasn't even started to age, like, hasn't reached the first stage of aging yet, so I guess we'll wait until it has, and then we'll move it. I'm going to put my young beer in there. Yeah, we just have those tables for now. You know, I'm going to put these in here as well for now. I don't necessarily need them in my inventory all the damn time, so that should go there, and that should go there as well. Alright. But I'm going to get some more crops. Provided, is it Sunday? What's the day? I guess we'll find out. But yeah, let's look at the other place as well. So over here, where you can buy the stuff, I'm going to need more of these eventually as well. I'm wondering if I should just save up as much money as possible. I will need a grinder if I'm going to make sausages. Where is it? Enchanted broom level 5. So I can't buy it yet. It is impossible to buy. But seeing as I bought all the wrong seeds for ale, so it wasn't barley, although I can turn that into a lager, that's going to be fine. I will need bitter hops. I believe it's bitter hops or dual hops. But yeah, there's no corn and there's no, what is it as well? Matt, brain. Oh, rye. There's no rye. Because they're probably only available in the seasons they can be planted, which isn't this season. But I can buy them from the other person. So at the very least I could buy that. Now my question is, since I've already got some barley growing, I guess I ought to just get a whole bunch of wheat for now, but we can do a test on a few things. So I'm going to get 12. I'm going to get 12 wheat. And I'm going to get 12 bitter hops. Actually, I should get 14 of them. And what was the other one I need? Because there are two types of hops you can use for lager, and I want to experiment and see if I get something a little different with each one. What is it? Aroma hops. Not dual. Okay. So barley or wheat malt, and then aroma hops and bitter hops. Perfect. Alright, girls, stop chatting. I read all your voice lines out before. I'm not doing it. You were killing my voice. So I'm going to grab 2 of those. So I have a couple each to play with. The rye that I'm growing. And for the new wheat crop. Like, I'm going to run out of crop space very quickly otherwise. Let me reorganize these as well. What have we got here? Alright, you know what? Axe can go there. You can go there. I like my pick on number 3. For every game that I've ever done this kind of work in, pick is always on 3 for whatever reason. Shovel was always on 2. Axe was usually always on like 1 or 4, but I'll put it on 4 because the mop's there. Copper scythe will harvest. Well, I want the hoe first, then the scythe, then I want that. Okay. We're going to need to do another crop patch, and I just put this right in the goddamn way, didn't I? I'm only going to be able to add another 3 here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I can count, guys. I'm smart. I will read out any story stuff, but when I found that just the ambient chit-chat is just, you know, random crap. You guys can read it if you want. So I gotta get this farm set up. And once they've grown, I can reconfigure this again. I will actually, I realize I should probably get rid of those. We're going to put the wheat here. Yep. Alright, that's 12 wheat planted. And then, I'm probably going to need to take that tree down. Alright, so shovel. Let's start that here. And then we'll hoe the ground. Okay, this is bitter hops, and we've got aroma hops. Oh boy. I can use the other, I'll use this for the hops. And then I'm gonna grow the last couple there, and these two here for now. We're gonna have to wait a while until all this is done before we can start playing and experimenting. That's gonna be a few days. What money do I have left? 1 gold, 75. Alright. This whole patch here needed to be a lot neater. I'm going to at least dig some stuff out. Like that. How can I like remove? There we go, you can just use the shovel again, I guess? Okay. Yeah. Because I'm not really using most of this here. I'm going to move all this stuff over when the next season starts. But I might go back and get some berries. And then we can start making fruit juice. It'll do as an option for people just to pad out the sale of beer. Oh, I should buy yeast. I should buy a lot of lager yeast. I don't think I bought much. I bought ale yeast, right? I didn't buy lager yeast. Alright. So I think blueberries? Let's see what other berries we might be able to buy. She's got a pear sprout. Could make cider. I think I need a different barrel for that from what I've seen. Eggplants, garlic, melon juice. Ooh, and you know, look at the price though. Oh boy, that's expensive. How much would 12 melon seeds set me back? They take 6 days to grow as well. Holy fuck. And I'll have to keep rebuying the seeds, obviously. So, as a juice, it might not be very, you know. Ooh, strawberries. Spring and summer as well. They'll last all the way through to the next season. 5 days, and then every 4 days I can harvest them. Strawberry juice. Alright. We're gonna do that. That's gonna use up nearly all our money. But we're gonna do it. I'm in. But yeah, melons, probably not gonna... Melon juice, if I have to keep rebuying the seeds, that's not gonna be, you know, very cost effective, right? But then again, strawberries probably, as a base price for them, will probably be pretty cheap since they can be regrown without buying seeds. I don't know how the game's been balanced. So we'll stick a bunch of strawberries in there for now. So we've got tea, strawberries for strawberry juice, strawberry aid, whatever we want to call it. Bunch of hops growing over here. Bit of barley and a bunch of wheat. All right, let's finish these tables. So we got that. I can then... Oh shit, I needed to make the nails. Right. Did I not... Have I not got any? I don't have any. No! I don't have any. What do I need? Fuel. Just fuel we're missing here. Let's just dump a load of the coal in there. We only needed 10. But then again, we're probably going to need some for the benches, right? I'm going to need to make a couple of benches. Small bench. We're going to need 5 for each, so I need another 10. So let's just make another 2 batches. And I need 15 planks each. Jesus. I'm going to need to add 1 more plank to that. And it's ready. Okie dokie. We may be able to open tomorrow and sell some of that beer. Make a little bit of extra money. While I'm waiting for these, I'm going to go mine out some more coal. Yes. Also, we haven't explored the other areas yet. I have done it off stream briefly, but not much. I don't know what the heck goes on in any of those other areas, but we will get to them. The other coal patch was up here. That's iron. I don't need iron. Well, I might need a bit, but not a lot. Where's the coal patch? No, seriously, where? Oh, here it is. It's behind this tree. There's 2 of them. Trust me, they're there, guys. Trust me. I'm a bartender. And I think there was another one over here, I want to say. I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, that's just iron, right? Yeah, that's just iron. Okay. A bit more coal. Let's go make sure that all my brewing stuff has coal in it. I may as well shove them in. And do you reckon we ought to get rid of the dead plants? We probably... Oh, I forgot to buy yeast. Well, okay. Guess I'm going back. I don't have much money, do I? I'm gonna have to open the inn tomorrow and make some money. I'll buy the yeast when we're ready to use it. I'll get that up to over 200 fuel. And this as well. And then I don't have to worry about it for a while. And this doesn't have much in at all. Alright, how's the food situation looking? The food situation is we have some, and that's fine. And... I could make more tea. Don't think we need it for now. We got plenty in the barrel. I could make some more roasted fish still. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's pretty cheap food. Right, I got 3 chicken and 2 beef still. Yeah, I only got 1 lager yeast, and I got the ale yeast that I don't need. The thing is, when those other hops have grown, they're for ale. I'm going to have to go and buy some rye. So we'll do that, and then we can at least make ale and give it a try. I have 7 bitter hops hanging around as well, and I got wild berries. Let me turn 2 of the 3 wild berries into fruit juice as another alternative drink. I have these 2 glasses of water left. What do I do with those? How do I get rid of those? I can't drink them. Hey, Inti, hello. How's it going? Come on in. We're getting set up for more production. We're currently waiting for this batch. I'm depending on how long I want to leave that in there, I might let that at least get to reserve level. But right now, all we've got is young beer. And we have red tea. Also, this place, yeah, let's... You know what? I don't think these plants are gonna help me out at all. They don't look very nice. Let's get rid of them. I'm gonna put them in here. Can I actually... This is a good test. This is a good test. One moment. Here is a National Men Get Beyond Drunk Day. Oh, really? For what specific occasion? Or is it just like because we decided? Oh. Oh, they're there. They're on my thing. I'm going to throw these in the garbage. Just get rid of them. Dead plants? Ew. Ew. I needed... How many more planks? One more, I think. Yeah, we just needed the one more plank. We got all our nails. When these are done, I can make my new table. Yes. One individual... No, small table. 2 benches. Beautiful. Crack on. Right. Actually, is that coal as well? That looks like... No, I don't think it is it? No, that's iron. Okay. God, it's so similar. In color, you know? It's just slightly lighter than coal. Might as well mine it up while I'm here. And we'll open that and stuff them in there. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's gonna be a while. Okay. So while they're getting made, let me run off. Oh, the olive tree is done. Nice! Alright, I can turn those into oil, which will be used in other recipes, which I don't have yet, or won't be making yet, because they're complicated. But I may as well make the oil while we're here. There we go. And I think they'll be harvested every like 3 or 4 days. So we have some wild berry fruit juice. We got another 20 roasted fish. Put that away. And I have crap to throw in here. Whatever. You know what? Get rid of those grubs. I'll figure out where shit goes later. Apparently the grubs are used as fishing bait. I didn't think there would be fishing in this game, but that's good. As long as the mechanic is way better than Stardew Valley. If not, we won't be doing it. It's called Father's Day. Oh, right, okay. Alrighty. I didn't know you guys had Father's Day on different days from other places. Like, in the UK and here, Mother's Day is in 2 different places. Father's Day, I think, is coming up here soon, and it's at the same time as the UK's Father's Day. It's really weird. It's like, yeah. Official stories celebrate fathers, reality. Breweries do 80% of their annual revenue. Hey, everybody's a winner, as far as I'm concerned. That sounds good to me. Alright, I want to look here. I did use all of my recipe fragments then, but what did I buy? I thought I bought sausage. I must not have done. I know I bought a, another recipe for that. I bought the pie recipe, didn't I? But I know I had enough for 2 recipes. And I don't remember which ones I bought. Oh, it was the onion rings, right. The onion. Oh, that's what we can use oil for. I need breadcrumbs, which means I need to make bread. Which means I need to make bread dough. Which means I need kitchen yeast, water, and I need to use some of the flour. I need to make flour. Jesus, which means I need a grinder to grind it. Here's what I want to do with this place. Okay, like, because Yuri told me it was best, yeah, well, not best, but he's like, you don't have to have a little bit of everything. There are no expectations from the customers. They show up, and they just basically buy whatever the hell you have. You know what I mean? Ooh, there's some aromatic plant. And while we're here, let's get the berries. And these dig spots. A boot. Yay. Is that a herb? That's a herb. So you can basically sell whatever you want. It doesn't even need to be booze. There's no berries? Oh, okay. So, but we're going to sell booze, because of course we are. It's the logical progression from my Stardew Valley playthrough where we made a brewery. This is where all the beer got shipped to. This is where it came. So... so what we're going to do is probably run this place like a beer and burger joint, because there are cheeseburgers. So we're going to have beer, burgers, onion rings as like the offering, and maybe sausages as well. So having oil is going to be quite useful. Let me get all those in there. No, I can't make anything else. Alright. I am one short. Wild herbs can be turned into pepper, and aniseed can be made out of aromatic plants, but I need 5 of them for each recipe. So I'm going to need to grow in the future onions, additional wheat, bread to make breadcrumbs, but any grain will do, it seems. And we're going to need to stay on top of oil production. And then we can keep pumping out onion rings, and we're probably going to need bread in order to make burgers as well, right? So it's going to get complicated. Oh boy. Oh. Right, let me go get those new tables. Never been a fan of slightly wobbly walking mobs of intoxicated homo not so sapient sapients. I'm not a big go out and get drunk fan either, especially in like, you know, social settings and the like. So yeah, I feel you there. I know exactly where you're coming from. Alright, I'm gonna change my layout as well. We're gonna put... I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna put where though. Let me... I guess we'll put that there for now. I should line this up here like this, and then we'll get the additional table and we'll pop it here like this. Oh, okay, automatically detects which way around you might want it. Cool. And we will put a candlestick there. I think in order to... Oh, did I get it? I got it, yeah. In order to protect, yep, that's a word. In order to protect our candles from getting burned out completely and, you know, make them go as long as possible, I pick them up after we're done with them. This may as well stay there, yeah. Get rid of that. Also, Wolf, did you sell the brand new skin oil? Did I sell the brand new skin oil? What? I don't know what you're referring to. You're gonna have to explain what you mean by that. I'm sorry. I can't comprehend what you mean. Oh, not you, did I? Did I sell you the brand new skin oil? Oh, right, so you're asking if... No, you've not told me anything about that. At least that I remember. If you have, I apologize if I've forgotten something. It's been a full couple of days for me. Right, yeah, I'm happy enough with that layout. So... Great! Oh, okay. You seem excited about that. Are you about to make me a sales pitch? Okay, how's that beer looking? It looks like it's gone up a level now. It's into the green. So it is basically just a lager. That's a step below the shit we're going to be selling today, because we are going to open up and we'll get a few extra customers in from the last time, but not as many as the last time, because if you guys remember, I suddenly had to seriously focus. But we're going to water our crops because these have dried out, and so have these hops, and so has the wheat. Interestingly, though, the other crop plot hasn't dried out. Look, the older ones are still waterlogged. I wonder if that's because they've been around longer? That's interesting. Is that barley done? It is! I got 8 barley. Nice. And these hops are probably a day away. Okay. So I'm gonna go dump the barley here. And we do have some bitter hops. Oh, I still have some wheat. I could make more beer still. I could make more with that, but I'm going to need lager yeast, and we don't really have enough money for all of that. But I can get started on the malts. Let me do that. Let me do that with the malt. We'll get that going. And we'll open the bar somewhere around between noon and 1 o'clock, because I want to go down here. Oh, there it is. Because we never looked down here either. I've been down here on my other save, but yeah, there's like a whole area here that has various minerals and resources in them. And dig that out. What have you got for me? Nothing? I think... Oh, I got a recipe. Jackal statue. Interesting. I think these become like blackberry bushes during the next season, maybe? And then we have a normal mixed berry. Wild berry, sorry. More blackberry. So this would be a great place to come later on in the game. Iron ore and 5 worms. Ooh. Wiggly worms. And then through here is also this place that kind of looks like a campsite or just a little fire pit. I don't know if maybe there'll be people here sometimes. Certain seasons, maybe. Maybe like a hunter or something, and we could buy meat from him. I don't know. We'll have to keep checking back here and see if this, like, what happens. I could look it up on a walkthrough. People could tell me, but I'd rather they didn't, and I'd rather I didn't. So, you know, I like to explore and figure things out. Ooh, there's more wild herbs. And more wild herbs. And are these aromatic plants? They are. Nice. Got a new mouse. My old one disintegrated into pieces. Very displeased due to the reasons, so I concluded with the typo. Why do they not produce mice that can resist the skin oils? Skin oils, you ask? Yes, my brand new line of gamer-focused beauty merch. Specially formulated for ultra-fast absorption, and all because I actually meant to type skin and not skill, but I just went with it. Oh, skill oils. I actually misread that anyway because my reading comprehension is terrible. As you all know, my dyslexia is a thing. So I destroyed that whole joke anyway and still found it funny. Skill oil, though. Yeah, skill oil? Heck yes. I'd buy that because apparently I need it in every game I ever play. I'd buy skill oil. I can see it becoming a controversy with esports, though. They'd be like, you know, people calling for the banning of skill oils because it's, you know, not right. It's like juicing, you know, but for esports. Could you imagine that? I noticed that's why I put the, yeah, the brackets in. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh man, skill oil. Yeah, I can see, like, you know, some Fortnite esports champion getting their trophy revoked or something because they were found to be using skill oils, and everybody cried foul, and Then they changed the rules retroactively and decided, you know, that, oh, look at this dude. Hi. Decided they needed to, you know, roll back the championship. You are Bob's father? What? No. Bob looks for him, but Bob can't find him. Bob, that's your name? Yes. Little Violet gives name. Bob says thanks. Yes, well, Bob's a good name. You friend. Friend of Bob and Nugget. Who's Nugget? Dude, obviously the big chocobo chicken fat thing on top of him. Nugget is best friend of Bob. She's very smart hen. She helps Bob in his shop. So you sell things? Yes, you can watch. Let Bob know if you like. And you're looking for your father? Father. Violet says father loves Bob. Bob doesn't know. Chest stone hurts. Oh. Oh, poor Bob. I want to find this guy's dad now so bad. I understand. Father leaves Bob alone. Long time alone and sad until meet Violet's family. They are good to Bob and give Nugget. Nugget takes care of Bob now. Oh. If you find father, you let Bob know. Bob hugs or smashes after hearing father talks. It's like, so let me know where he is because I want to give him a hug or I want to kick his ass. One or the other. Okay. That's how I read that anyway. I'll let you know if I find out anything. You are a good person. Nugget and Bob like you. Okay, well, what do you sell, my dude? Bob is bad at numbers. Nugget helps keep store accounts. Your chicken does the accounting? Jesus. Oh, dude, this guy can sell me plants, copper scraps, eggs, and stone. Interesting. Firewood and stuff. That's cool. Oh, it's midday. I should be, Can we go down here? Oh, this is the beach. I ain't got time to explore all this now. We'll come back down here another day, but we gotta make money. We're almost out of money. And I need the money. Gotta get paid. Oh, there's berries. Grab those first and then sprint back to the inn. Run! I got a bar to open. I got people to drink under the table. Oh, wait, I don't do the drinking. They do. Right, that's how this works. I'm a firm believer one can sell a human anything with the right marketing, side-eye homeopathic medicine. Yeah. So seriously considered to ask a factory to give me an order for fragrant oils and just design the bottle and website. Yeah, you know, you could do that, right? And just make a little blend of oils. Ooh, we got mail. Woody, hunting for treasure. I see someone's busy digging holes outside the city. While on a walk the other day, I almost broke my leg when I tripped over one of them. Sorry. Don't try to deny it was you. I've seen you with that spade of yours. Haha. I too have come across one or two surprises below ground. I dug up some very odd blueprints for ancient artifacts. Not my sort of thing, but if you want to make the most of what you find, you should check out the artifact table. Designed it in collaboration with an expert in the matter, and it's fitted with all you might need to keep up to your research. What? So those statue blueprints and shit I've been finding are for something specific? Ooh, okay. Right. Well, I'm gonna open the bar. I am going to shove all this crap in here. I found what? I did not notice I found underpants. And etched stones. Ooh, cool. Okay, the bar is open. Mr. Bowlcut wants a chicken steak. You want some tea, and you want some tea as well. Alright, we're locked in now. I may need to concentrate on the game for a moment here, guys. Oh my god, you want that. And we want another one for the table. Serve you. Down here. Oh my god, I can't even get to any of these fucking shit stains they're making on the floor. There we go. Oh my gosh. Demanding folk. Okay. And I found out you can clean the tables ahead of time. That's good. Also side-eyeing my Richie Rich pants water bottle. That's not just a water bottle, that's a gamer water bottle. Yeah. Put gamer on the front of anything and you can boost the price of it by like 15%. At least. Alright. So I try to get into the habit, I think, of every time I come to serve something at a table, for the most part, I will try to give the table a quick brief wipe down so people don't bitch about dirty tables. Alright. We need another tea down there. There you go. Give it another wipe. And another one over here. Hey, thank you for the XP. Hey, don't fucking spit on my floors. Or whatever the hell that was. I hope it's spit. There we go. This must be what angels drink. Yes, they drink red tea. They do, you know. Oh, and a beer for this dude. Another beer. And a fish for you. There you go. Ba-ba-bam. Money. Oh my god, what did you just... What did you just drop your fucking shit there, bro? You want your money back? Oh, hang on, I'll be with you in a minute. There's some guy being a dick over here. Fuck up out of my bar. There we go. You get that, you get that. And now I can... Oh my god, there's another guy who wants a drink. I can't get to this stain on the floor. What's going on? Get that. And wipe this table. There we go. Chicken steak for you. Alrighty. What do you want? You want a beer. And you want a moo steak. There you go. The keg is empty. What? What keg is empty? Look at this. People just bring their dirty crockery into my place and just dump it on the ground. I'm pretty sure that's what people are doing. They're like, I don't want to do the dishes. I'm just going to go to the local tavern and dump it on the floor. And let him deal with it. Back to the original, why do we make mice that fall apart? Because then they can sell you another one. They don't want you to have... Nobody wants you to have a product forever anymore. Yeah, my great-great-great-grandfather's mouse still works after a wipe with a sponge. Yeah, that's the problem. They know they would never sell any more products, so... Oh, we've got an ad break in progress as well. I did not notice. Oh, we got another one here. Didn't know that was coming up. I don't remember seeing a warning for that. Okay. Anyway, see you all after the ads. Thank you for watching. Okay, cow steak for that guy. Oh, this table over here is grotty. Look at this. I've not been wiping. There we go. It better not rain tomorrow. Why not? Rain's nice. You want a fish? This guy over here wants a lager. And what do these people want? You want a lager and you want a lager. Excellent. Oh, god damn it. Why is that guy coming over here now? Alright. Here, have that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go away. Why do all these people want to give me money? Really annoying. Read your about that comedy. I can't read a chat chunk that big yet. I will look at it in a moment. But yeah, the bot's really funny. Like, Frosty's Tools is great. It's very scary how well it reads chat and also apparently things I verbally say, which is weird. But it's speech recognition maybe? Like the bot must be actually watching and listening. Hey. Oh, my water's still cold. Me. Hey, yes! Another skill point. So we got a beef steak and a beer over here. What? No. Give him his steak. Oh, damn it. Hey! That was meant to be for him. Alright, let me get some candles put out because it's getting kind of dark. There we go. What have we... Hey! Calm it. Alright, what do you need? You need that, and we need a beer down there. But yeah, the announcement stuff, like when there's an ad and it does the whole summary of the stream so far thing, this place is frigid. Yeah. I'm losing track of things. Oh my gosh. We clean up. There we go. There are different styles, and I've put it on random. You can fix it to one type, like, you know, retro newscaster and sci-fi horror and, you know, various other themes and noir style and so on. You can do that, or you can just leave it on random, and I like to leave it on random because it does some really silly stuff. Alright, you need a bit of that. You know, I think this should be more in the middle here like that. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. So we'll keep going till about 10:30 and then we'll call last orders. This small table seems to get dirty much faster than the big one. It's kind of weird. Alright, what do you want? You want a tea, of course you do. There you go. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake, stop littering in my place, people. I said have some fish. There you go. What do you want? Are you leaving? You're leaving. Okay, good. Let me clean up after these filthy creatures. What are you going to the bar for? What food would you like? Chicken steak. And another one. Nice, good choice. Oh, for God's sake. Never a moment's peace. I need staff already. You want fish, you want a drink, and I need an ale on the table. And I need to clean up after these people who are literally pissing on my floor. Oh my God. This game keeps you focused, for sure. You know, like, holy crap. Especially when, like, every 5 seconds people are doing this shit. They just dump crap on my floor. Alright, what do you want? A fish, and then we call last orders. Clean up. Alrighty then. You don't have to go home, folks, but you can't stay here. There we go. Give me your XP. Yes! That's right. One last wipe of the tables. And then I'll grab the candlesticks. There's no way to get the candle off the stick. Like, once it's on the stick, it's part of it. And you have to pick the whole thing up in order to get the candle off of it. Which is a little bit annoying, but we can live with it. Ooh, I hear a fire engine in the distance. It's fire season, guys. Half of Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba are already in flames. So, thankfully none of it's near where we are. But for the people that are suffering from that, it sucks. You know? Like, really bad news for them. Right. We'll keep that malt going for now. Did I check on my crops? I did, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Sleepy! Then we'll see how the beer's doing downstairs. We may get away with another opening. Okay, I can read the bot now as well, finally. Mobs and mysterious skin oils. It's great how it puts shit like that together. Disintegration and ultra-fast absorption. Witness the marketing genius behind the gaming beauty merch. Yes, it knows these things. Yeah, it's really funny. I love how that bot works. It's one of the best things I've like seen. I found that when a streamer friend of mine was using it, and I'm like, when Talon was using it, and I'm like, whoa, dude, what is that? And he told me, and I'm like, yep, I'll have that for my channel now, thank you. Okay, do we want to keep this going to the next stage? How much beer do we have in the tap? Because once we've sold out of that, yeah, 7 beer. Ooh. Ooh, and only 7 tea as well. Yeah, once we sell out of that stuff, it's gonna be a while before we see any more beer. Ooh, tea leaves are done. Let's get those. Strawberries are coming along. Let's harvest these dual hops. I can then start making ale. Yeah, what day is it? The market won't be open yet. I kind of wish the time up here also showed the day together, you know, instead of it like rotating. It's Wednesday, okay, because the markets aren't open Sundays, but they'll be open today. So I'm going to go get some lager yeast. I need, like, we'll probably just buy as much as we can buy. I don't remember how much we're going to need. Oh, here they go, look. I like that people actually come to open their stalls. They don't just like, ding, appear open. The details in this game are great. You know, like, they show up around 8 o'clock. She glitches a little bit when she walks, the one in the green dress. Is a little bit weird. Alright. Oh wait, she's the seed merchant. I don't need to talk to her, I need to talk to her. She will actually sell me stuff. And I'm gonna want rye, not rye. Oh yeah, rye. And corn. And she doesn't have any? Damn. Well, that sucks. That's bad. Okay. What else could we spend this money on then? Let's, oh god, this lady here. It's Mom from Mom Corp. Let's see what Mom has. I want one of these. Bar drying max, it looks good. We're good for candles for now. I want the doormat, maybe? Yeah, doormat. Can we get... Ooh, and a painting. I don't really want to spend all my money on this stuff, though. Yeah, everything else is... we have to be higher level for. I would like coverings for the... I know you can get tablecloths and stuff, so I would like to get some of those, but they're probably a long-ass way. No, they're not here. Okay, I don't know where I get those from. Maybe I make those? Or do I buy them from the bartender? I probably buy them from him, right? Let's go have a look. I need to buy yeast anyway. Alright, dude. What's up, Amos? Yeah, tablecloths are from this guy. Got it. Alright. So I need... we have ale yeast. I don't need distilling yeast. That's for making, like, liqueurs and stuff. I need lager yeast. I need at least 14 of it. Maybe we'll get 16? Just get 20. Let's get 20 lager yeast in here. And I don't need much of anything else yet. Although I'm gonna go buy the recipe for sausages. Grinders a gold 50. No. We need the yeast first. That's the money maker. I have ale yeast as well, but I can't use it yet. because I need to get my hands on some rye or corn. I wonder... I didn't speak to the farmers. You know what? Yeah, let me go do that first. I have a big inventory. I can carry more than a few things at a time. Oop, let's go talk to the farmer. Down here. I wonder if I can buy rye from him. And there's a dig spot. 7 iron nails. Wow, that's nice. Once we come back to durable products, I think selling a quote of 1 item per some plant is still profit with $5 signs. It can be, but yeah, like businesses, I'm of the opinion, I keep finding people's underwear in the ground lately. What's going on? I'm of the opinion nowadays, so-called intelligent business leaders are actually really fucking stupid. Because they don't really know how to run businesses anymore. They know how to churn as much quick money as possible, and that's not the same thing as running business, in my opinion. So they are actually very dumb people. Because sooner or later, like shrinkflation, for instance, a Kit Kat now is much smaller and more expensive than it was 10 years ago. Like, I mean, it will always be more expensive, but it's also gotten smaller, right? Sooner or later, there will be one person who's like, I'm not going to rip people off like that, and I'm going to relentlessly market that I'm not doing that, and that people should give me their money because it's a better value proposition, you know? And you could put these other idiots out of business so fucking fast. I know I would. I'd be like, hey, if you're going to make a similar product to any of these things that are now shrinkflated, and it's just as good, but it's bigger and it costs about the same or a little bit less, I will give you all of my money and never buy the other crap because they're ripping me off and you're not. But why isn't anybody doing that yet? Why is no business looking and going, we could take advantage of other people's relentless greed to really fuck them over? You know, nobody's smart enough to do it anymore. They're all too busy thinking, how can I rip people off as much as I can to get as much money out of them so that I can pay my shareholders all this money and not pay my employees a wage? There's no smarts involved. It's just greed and stupidity. So... Hello, I'm Violet. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. Who are you? I'm Iron Wolf. Yeah, I'm Iron Wolf. I've found a problem with my name now. This is the first time this has happened to me in a game where I have to introduce myself as I'm Iron Wolf. This is the problem, because I'm Iron Wolf is meant to be all one word and an introduction and my name all in one, and this has tripped me up. God damn it. Alright, I've got to change my name on Twitch real quick. The owner of the tavern next door, where you can't go because you're a kid, but we do sell fruit juice, so you can have one of those. An innkeeper? You must know a lot of stories about your customers. Nope. I know they don't like it if it rains tomorrow, and some people don't feel like, you know, they were born to be a traveler. You could tell me some of them. A story about monsters and mysterious magic and stuff. So you like that kind of thing? Yes, Dad and Uncle Woody were adventurers before Dad and Mom got married. At night, Dad tells me stories of his old adventures. Someday, I'm going to leave the farm and travel the world fighting monsters and saving people. Alright, you'll change your name from Violet to Siri, maybe, or something? You're a brave girl. That's right, I'm not afraid of monsters at all. If I ever see one, I'll kill it instantly with my sword. Make sure you use a silver sword. Well, let's talk. About Bob. I met Bob. You know Bob? He's a close friend of mine, and he's the only interesting person on the farm. Beside my dad, of course. Yeah, good save. He showed up here one day and seemed pretty confused. He was lonely too, so we became fast friends. You may not have noticed, but he's a real stone golem. No, I just thought he had a skin condition. You know, like the Thing. For a while, I kept an eye on him in case he was dangerous. Because you were going to kill him? Oh, she's like, I watched him just in case I needed to murder him with my sword. But he turned out to be very good. Isn't he amazing? Yes, he is. And about your parents? Ever since we moved here, Mom's been on my case a lot more. Moms do that. She doesn't care what I want. All she cares about is Arthur and her damn animals. Worst of all, Dad takes her side. Yes, because happy wife, happy life, kiddo. Get used to it. I told them I wanted to keep living in the city, but they wouldn't listen to me. I'm glad Dad gets to spend time at home now, but I miss my friends. Aww. And about Arthur. Arthur's such a chicken. He spends his whole day out there by himself, whining and complaining about everything. Some nights, he even goes to sleep in my parents' bed. Shame on him. He's already 5 years old. He should have a job now. Should have a job and kids of his own now, god damn it. I try to teach my brother to be a man and fend for himself, but Mom and Dad keep telling me off about it. Shit, okay. Big sister vibes over here. Jesus. Where's the farmer dude, though? Who do I actually... Can I go in here, maybe? Yeah, okay. The initial upfront investment is greater than a single person's capital abilities, and as soon as you enter the ventures, you just brought yourself the problems back then you want to fix. I guess, yeah, you know. Welcome to Harvest Hill Farm. We've got the best products that... Oh, wait, you're the innkeeper from the farm next door. I knew you looked familiar. Hee hee hee, it's nice to meet you. That was a creepy hee hee. I'm Holly, the owner of Harvest Hill Farm, along with my husband Buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Although we've only recently set up shop, I can assure you the products are of the finest quality. Whether it's animals or products to care for them, we have everything you need. Oh, I can buy animals? Whoa, let's talk about you first. I spent my childhood on a farm very similar to this one. I spent my days playing with the animals and running through the cornfields. Unfortunately, the family business went belly up and my parents had to sell it. I guess their hearts couldn't take it because they died a few years later. Ow, okay. Girl, I just wanted to ask a brief bit about you, not a full trauma dump, but okay. If they could see it, I'm sure they would love this place. Yeah. About the farm. Although I've always wanted to open my own farm, it wasn't easy to give up the life in the city. Buzz had to sell all parts of his part of the sawmill, and we spent almost all of our savings on the property and renovations. Still, I think it was the right decision. Buzz seems calmer now and he spends more time with us. And we're getting more and more orders. Together we make our business thrive. Excellent. How about Arthur, that, kid of yours? My son Arthur? He reminds me of when I was a little. Buzz insists we should try to be more of a... he should try to be more of a go-getter, but he's just a kid. Girl, he's 5 years old. You gotta cut the umbilical at some time. Throw him into the world. Out of the nest. Learn to fly. How can he not be scared when my husband won't stop telling him old stories from when he was an adventurer? Even I get goosebumps when he talks about the big ferocious monsters. And the daughter? Violet's obsessed with the idea of going on adventures. She's just like how her father was at her age. I know that's just how kids are, but I can't help but worry. Since we've moved, she's been much more distant with me. She'll get over it once she gets used to it, but I miss my little girl. It seems like only yesterday when I would hold her in my arms. Go do that again. Just go out there and give her a hug and tell her you miss her, even though she lives here. She might get it then, But cut down on the overbearing stuff. Just a tad. Wolf, have you heard of Insurmountable? Is that the game where you have to climb a mountain? No, that's getting over it. But is that a climbing game? I know there's a few different ones now. Yuri, hello, how's it going? But I think I've heard of that one. It rings a bell, you'll have to remind me which one it is. Let's see, so they've just got vitamins, cheese starter, sugar, honey, sheep milk, egg, cow milk. Okay. Forage table, produce your own animal feed. Okay, well we're not getting into animals just yet. I was kind of hoping I could get other stuff from her, but apparently not. So we're going to have to wait a while to make ale. It's a roguelike turn-based mountain climbing survival inventory management progression game. Ooh. I mean, I've heard the name, I just can't picture it in my brain right now, because there's been a couple of other new climbing games that came out recently, so my brain is stuck on picturing those. Let's get that dig spot. Die, turkey, give me your meats. Give me your meats. No, come here. Come here. Oh my god, it's a foxy little turkey. Get out of here. Boom. There we go. Wild turkey. That ain't the whiskey. That's not bourbon right there, dude. That's just meat. That's food. Is what that shit is. Right, let's get that coal. Picture settlers with long dark and FTL. Oh, that does sound interesting. I'll have a look at that. I'll look it up later. I mean, feel free to drop it in Discord as well. Like, if you want to drop just a link in general, I can look at that later then. Otherwise, I might forget, so... Here's the other coal. Back here. And the other one back here. Alright. I could run up there and get some coal, but we have things to do in the kitchen, so... I will hold back. The olives haven't regrown yet. None of that's done yet. Nothing needs watering. We're all good. I'm going to leave those thingies open as well. Those plots. Just dump a load of fuel in there. And I don't really need a lot in there. That's fine. These haven't used any. Alright. Dump some fuel in there. Let's make the barley malt as well. Alright, so we've got 4 barley malt now. And we have a bunch of ale yeast there. I've got my lager yeasts, I've got dual hops, and we've got some bitter hops. So I can play around with a few things here. Got some chicken. Currently 85% off, you grabbed it. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, let me know how you're liking it then. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move these coasters, just a couple of them. Yep. Let's put this down. There we go. Now it looks like a proper bar. Hell yeah. I guess this... I'll put this under the big table for now. It's fine there. It's just because the other one doesn't have one, so I'm, hesitate to put it there, but that's fine. The front doormat can go down there. Nice. If there's one thing I like about this system is how freeform some things are. Like tables and chairs and other furniture have to snap to a grid, but then all the little decorations are like free placeable. Like you can just put them down anytime, anywhere you want. And that's really good. I find that's actually very, very good. I got 4 pairs of fucking underwear I dug out of the ground. What? Who's just going out there and burying their fucking Fred Flintstone style briefs everywhere? Weirdos out here, yo. Alright, let me make some pepper. Don't know if I'm going to need it for anything, but I'm going to make it just to use up the plants I've gathered. And I had some of that. I got nails that need to go over here. Okay, how many hinges do I need? I need more chests. Because of course I do. I need 2 hinges per chest. And I believe I need to use 2 plates and some screws for hinges, right? And I'll get 2 hinges for each batch. Let's try and make 5 chests, maybe. So we've got enough plates for those. I just need 5 batches of nails first, and I've only got 4 bars, sorry. So I'll make a bunch of... I'll just make a few. Let's just make a whole bunch of iron bars. Get that started up. And then we'll make the hinges. I do not have much. Well, I have plenty of wood left, actually. Okay, that's cool. Quite fun because surmounting the mountain is only half the battle of the game. Does a great, you reach the top, now get back to base before you die, pulling the rug out of the victory. That's good. Yeah, I like that. Like, yeah, well done. Did you think about getting back down? No, you didn't. Like, ah, shit. Right, I need 15 for each chest. So I'll do a... Oof, I'm going to do 5 of those. I can't do the math. I'm just going to keep making planks. I'll just make a load of planks. And then I'm going to need more nails as well. I'm going to need 5 for each chest. Alright, it's going to be a while. I'm just going to keep coming back to that. What time is it? 1500. None of the farm plot stuff needs dealing with. We've only got 7 beer left, so... And I think I'm going to let this turn into a reserve down here. Let's go have a look at it. It's still blue. We could put it with the other stuff now, but... And then I can move the freaking barrel so it's not at the top end of the room. Alright, let's get that last bit of wheat done. Oh my god, you voicing the game, please, Deities, I need that. Yeah, I'd love to get into voice acting. It seems like a cool thing. Alright, let's see. So we've got barley malt. And then we have bitter hops. Ah, right, you know what? Let's wait. Let's wait, because I do need the dual hops. That's not the one we need. Dual hops was for ale. So... I want to do a few tests with like mixing ingredient types. So I'm going to do different batches of different ales just to see what they come out at. Because I've heard if you mix things up a little bit, they change the value. We want to get the best price for stuff, right? So we have lots to play with. I've got fruit juice I can throw in there as well, but we do need a bit more beer before we get started. And I've got to wait for my other hops, my aroma hops, to grow. And then the regular bitter hops. And then I'm going to just make a bunch of stuff back to back so I can keep track of what I'm doing. You can have different types of hops also. Variety makes you more scratch. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now. I'm like, okay, is this a thing? Because I played a bunch of this on another save file between the last stream and this one. And I kind of got the idea, but I didn't get around to testing it. So I thought, well, let's do it on stream instead. You know, and then it's more interesting for you guys to see me process shit in my brain. So we've got a bunch of regular bitter hops growing, and then we've got aroma hops growing, and then I've got some more wheat growing, because I bought barley last stream, thinking, hey, can I make ale from this? No, I forgot it was rye, not barley. Rye and corn. So, and I can't grow those yet. Although... Are we still on the same day? I don't know. Let's go have a look. Before they close. I know I can buy them. I can buy rye from these folk, but they didn't have it in last time I looked. Was that today? It was, yeah, it's the same. Yeah, okay. I'll come back tomorrow and see if their inventory changes, because I know I can buy it. I've seen it on my other save. But we can't buy the seeds to grow it until I guess the right season comes around, so... Same for food, a soup, a grilled salad, etc. Yeah, I noticed that with food. That's what got me thinking about doing it with beer. I was like, oh, like, right, that's what I should do. I just reminded myself. I got the recipe for sausages, for instance, and I'm like, so I can grind beef. Oh, I can grind chicken and turkey as well. And then I noticed they both had different base values for the ground meat. And I was like, does that mean that the product's going to be a different price? And it was. And I was like, aha! Ding, 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 ding. It's beginning to click together. But yeah, we have that, and I have an upgrade point to spend I keep forgetting about. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same with beer and try to figure out what's a good thing. I could look it up on a walkthrough, but I like to test. I like to play around, you know? There we go. Minced meat. Did I have another recipe fragment, by the way, or is it just the one? I've got 5. Yeah. Got 5 more. Yeah, see, burgers are a thing. Cheeseburgers are a thing. Oh, we're going to be getting these when we get the right level. It's going to be cheeseburgers, maybe chili, maybe sausages as well, and then beers. That's what I'm going to be going for. You know, those are the main things I'm going to be working my way toward. Strong ales eventually as well. Ooh, yeah. It's going to be a burger bar. That's what I'm doing. It's going to be a burger bar, guys. That's what we're going to run with, and onion rings. Yes. You'll be in lager for a bit. I made the same mistake with the hops. Yeah. You mean the yeast? You bought a ton you couldn't use. Yeah, I only bought a little bit. Like, I was going to do it as a test at the end of last stream, and I was like, let's grow this. And then I realized after I finished, I was like, wait a minute. Barley is for lager as well, not ale. Shit. So when I started a new save, I looked and I'm like, oh, I can't even get seeds for rye or corn, but I can buy it in the store. So, okay, I guess I'd be having to spend my own money and it will be less cost effective. You know what I mean? I'm just going to keep making a bunch of these. So, yeah, but it's fine. You know, we'll get there eventually. I want ale. Ale will be great. Right, so let's just dump all that in there. We'll make a bunch of those. And then we'll make a bunch of hinges. And I'll come back to that in the morning. So yeah, you know, I've got plans. We'll work on them. We're getting there. Do you need skill oils? Oh. What is a skill oil? Is it like a snake oil salesman? So Inti told us a story about how he typoed skin oil to skill oil and then realized, hey, that would actually be a cool thing. You know, skill oils? Sell them to gamers. Just get some essential oils and market it to gamers with a special bottle, you know, and be like, it's a skill oil. And then we got talking about, could you imagine then the controversy in esports, like the debate to ban skill oils or something? Because it would be like doping, but for, you know, but for esports guys playing Fortnite and other shit. Just a little in-joke. But yeah, like a whole range of beauty products, but for gamers. I don't know if that's ever actually been done yet, come to think of it. It might not have. Let me make some more berry juice as well. I didn't get that going. And now we have sausages, but I need to grind meats and I need intestinal tubes, and then I can make sausages. So we need a meat grinder, which we need 1 gold 50 for, and we don't have that yet. So we'll be a while before we get sausages made. But let's check on the actual food situation. I should have tons of fish, but chicken steaks and beefy steaks we're kind of low on for now, so I'm just going to make a batch of each. I'll make a batch of... Ooh, turkey steaks, though. Turkey steaks. No, I'll save the turkey for something else. Let's make some chicken. Soup. I know you keep wanting me to make soup. I look at the soup recipes and I think, oh, it's too much mess. This is just one ingredient for now. Alright, let me keep going with this. Put the skill oil on the skin or else you get the hose again. Yeah. You mean the horse again? See, we're all typoing things today, but I read that as hose because that's the line from the movie, right? So, the more variety, the better. Not just in ingredients, but also in the types of dishes. So that is actually a thing I need to do, is to keep variety going. Or does that have a negative impact otherwise? That wasn't a typo. The horse shows less mercy than the hose. Oh, shit. No, not the horse. kicked in the face by a horse hoof. That's pretty bad. That could really hurt. Water plus vegetables and forget it for half a day. Yeah, but I don't have all the ingredients for soup, I think. Let's have a look, though. I might do. I don't know. Maybe because I've been grabbing some shit. But I'm just trying to keep things as simple as possible for the startup. We're still a little early. Like, well, I could make broth. I could make meat broth. Then we've got mushrooms and cream. But that's it. Like, I don't have actual soup. Oh, I've got the cooked seafood. That's easy to do as well. I need to go buy some shellfish. From what I recall, it keeps the prices higher versus having a bunch of the same. Oh, okay. So because I have variety on the menu, people will pay me more? Because I have noticed people give me more money than the actual product is priced at in the menu sometimes. So I kind of wondered what that was about. Maybe that's why then, like they find more overall value and therefore average prices go up again, which would be interesting. Well, okay, let's make some meat broth then. Let's make a chicken broth. I'll have that cooking while I go to bed, and then I'll come back, and then I'll go, you can collect shellfish, can't you? I don't know. I haven't been introduced to that mechanic yet. I'm still very much at the beginning of the game, so... We've got plenty of berry juice now, so we're okay for that for a while. We still have lots of red leaf tea as well. We can make tea, we can make berry juice. I would love a second barrel to be able to vend both of them. That's something I want to work toward. But I don't think I can make anything else. I do need more chests though, because this is getting full. And I can put all my brewing chests over here, and another food chest here. The beach is a good source for fruits as well. I've explored south. I touched the beach, but I came running back because I wanted to open the bar, so I haven't been all the way down yet. Like, I'm more interested right now in just using what I've got to make a bit of money, and then, you know, getting out into the world slowly. I haven't checked to the east yet either, so I don't know if there's anything over there. Ooh, this is close to aging up. Well, I guess we'll come and grab that tomorrow, and we'll start selling through that. And we'll swap the tea out for fruit juice for a little while. Although I think the tea is better money, but yeah. Actually, let's wait till that broth's done. That's not too far away, and then we'll sleep. I'll set another one going. I'll set some steaks cooking, and then I'll cook some beef broth. So we'll get beef steak going, and then the other beef I will use for broth. And then we'll open the inn, make a bit more money, then I can go buy a few more ingredients. Hopefully I can buy the grinder. But what I'm going to want to do is to have burgers and cheeseburgers, onion rings, sausages, and there'll be different types of burgers and so on, and then beers and ales. You know what I mean? That's my plan. You level to the point where you can make aging barrels yet? Oh, I'm only level 2, so I don't think I can make those. That was my goal, so I could fill the basement recommended for collecting iron, coal, and wood. Yeah, oh, no doubt. I'll be working on that. I do need... I've already figured out I need a lot of aging barrels, so I've sussed that out already. Level 4 to 7, yeah. Like, I remember last stream you said, like, as soon as I got 2 gold, go get the enchanted broom, it will make your life easy. I can't buy it till I'm level 5, though, so that's a problem. Alright, let's get these in there. Alrighty. And then, yeah, that's nearly done. Oh, and let's put this here. We'll give it a purple label to match the little thingy. And that's our reserve level. Yep, reserve level lager. And we can sell that. So we'll open the tavern again around 1 o'clock to noon and start selling. Because I found that at this point, I don't have enough, like, stuff to sell to stay open longer, so... let's pull some water. There we go. Alright, I've got these nails made. I should probably just make another batch of nails as well first, and then we'll come and make the actual, Ooh, damn. I'll leave these in here. We'll make the hinges. Boom. Like that. Because, yeah, this is all I can make right now. So I can't make much of anything other than tables, chairs, buckets, shields, stools, mugs, candles. How are we doing over here? Here we go. Bitter hops. I'm going to relay the farm soon once this wheat's done. I'm going to, like, figure out a better configuration for all this crap. Damn, that weather, though. Holy crap. But we can get started on making some hops and stuff.